Hi there, this is Heather Embry Warren of Blossoming Heart, and this is this week's Heart to Heart video with Heather. And the topic for this week is people pleasing, and it's one that I'm still learning to master how not to do that. But essentially what people pleasing does is it completely dishonors yourself. You drain yourself for others, and you end up overdoing, overgiving, and then feeling resentful. It's usually rooted in fear. It's usually rooted in feelings of insecurity, not knowing you can take care of yourself, or can even be related to past abuse or violence from childhood or even growing up. And so the remedy in one sense is first acknowledging that you might have people-pleasing traits or how that shows up in your life. There are various aspects. I'd say every person has it on one level. We're trying to please our parents, or we're trying to please our boss, or we're trying to please our friends, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, something like that where we are not being true to ourselves. And if we were to get totally honest, we would be like, you know what, this doesn't work for me, right? And that's truly, you're right. And you know, many of us feel like we shouldn't speak up for ourselves, we shouldn't be putting ourselves first, we shouldn't be pleasing ourselves. But if we're not pleasing ourselves, then we have no idea how to make others truly happy or to truly please others. And it is our job to be able to let the people know in our lives what works for us and what doesn't. And if somebody can't hear it or they don't want to hear it, that's not pleasing either. Right? So then you have to decide how close and how much time you spend with them. So I just want you to think about, and you don't have to just write a list of the things that please you in your life and the things that don't please you. Right? I am not pleased by constantly using plastic bags at the grocery store. It makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel awful. I know that it's me being lazy. I know it's me not taking charge of that. So what pleases me is bringing my own bags, and I need to make sure that I'm considering that, right? So it has beautiful benevolent acts, you know, and that I've been in relationships and it's not working for me. And you have a right to end it if it really isn't working for you, even if you're going to get flack from family and society and all of that. You have a right who you spend your time with, who you share your body with, what you choose to do. So, and it is really up to others to sit with their uncomfortable feelings, whether they like it or not. And I'm not saying to just dump somebody just because they're not making you happy, but if you're feeling really depressed and unsatisfied for most of your time, you gotta question it. Is this working for me? Right? Try that out this week. Try every day to at least focus on one thing. Does this please me? Just ask that simple question. And if you kind of go, no, it's time to say no to something, or it's time to do it differently. Check it out. If you feel you're at a point in your life where you're struggling at home or work and you're needing to get your life back on track and find solutions that work for you, book a session, book a free session with me, and we can chat. I offer 6-month programs to have a real, true transformation so you can get from where you are now to actually making life work out for you, asserting yourself, really tuning into clearing out what doesn't work for you, and just to start making life function and get going and moving forward in so many ways. So book a session there, or a soul intuitive reading as well. Offer some quick and deep insights, and just to give you a sense of what to do next. Okay? Have a wonderful day, evening, week, and we'll see you next week.